Welcome. You're listening to the University of Akron Marketing Podcast, sponsored by S3 Technologies.
Hello everyone, my name is Krishala Osti and my platform is called Glance, a social media platform designed to give you news around the world at your fingertip with no bias. So why Glance? I chose Glance because I realized that the traditional, no one picks up newspapers and TVs to get news anymore. The traditional way of getting news is no longer what we turn to. What we do turn to is social media and apps such like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X. And I feel like that is an issue because I feel like a lot of misinformation goes around in apps. Anyone can go in and post what their opinion on certain issues around the world, and I feel like you see other people's opinions before you even see the issue and before you even get to make your own opinions. And I think that's an issue because then you're misinformed and you're going about things the wrong way where you don't even have the facts, but you're building your opinion based on someone else's opinion who also based their opinion on someone else's opinion. And like there's just a lot of miscommunication and misinformation and fabrication and those, and I feel like that's really an issue because I feel like whatever happens around the world, some people we here are affected by it in one way or another. That's another point I want to make. I feel like the news that we do get through these social media are very location centric, meaning like when I'm in the US, like when I'm here, I only get news that's for here. I don't get news around the world. I don't get news even in all of North America. Just it's very in the States and US based and US government. And I feel like that's really an issue because I feel like to be a well rounded individual, you need to know things that are going around outside of your own country. Um, and that's why I feel like Glance is very important because it lets you be a part of those world news and know those world news even though you're here in your home. And I feel that's very important. Some more things about Glance is that its main focus is to give you news with no bias, and it comes with 3 points. It is trusted, digestible, and interactive. And trusted, it's the base of it. Like whatever you read or see or hear on Glance, it'll make you trust that it's real, it's unfabricated, and that it's just straight facts with no bias. So you'll have that consumer trust and that brand trust that whatever you're hearing is real and unfabricated. I think digestible is also important because our attention span has gotten a lot shorter, so I feel like to feed information you need to do it in a form where it's digestible, and Glance does just that. um, Videos, and the way you will receive the news, it'll be in video format. You'll watch the video, it's going to be like 30 to 60 seconds long, very short, very concise, and there's going to be a summary of the video and all of whatever issue that it was. And I feel like that makes it a lot easier to understand the information and not get caught up in different words and stuff like that. And after that, there's also going to be like a swipe right feature where you can do that and then you can interact. I feel like interacting is another very big important role, a part of staying connected. I feel like when you interact, you're able to get all these new informations and you're able to get all these new perspective on things, and it just builds your knowledge on it more. You can watch the video, then interact, and you can do like discussions, debates. You can react and reply to other people's discussions and debate, and I feel that would be really helpful. As for marketers, I feel like this can also be a good opportunity for them because they know that their consumer base on Glance are very value driven and socially conscious people, and I feel like that can really benefit them. Real time ads is one thing that I feel like could be really beneficial, like if there's like a sporting event or like if there's something like that happening. Brands such as Nike, Adidas, Fabletics, Aloe can make campaigns and ads while those events are happening, and I feel like that would really zone in on the target audience. Another thing that I realized is like those brands can make it known on where they stand on certain issues. Like for example, I know when everything was happening with Israel and Gaza, Starbucks came out and said they supported Israel, and a lot of people started boycotting that, and they went to other places that offered similar things like Dunkin', Seven Brew, and like local businesses. They were supporting local businesses a lot, and I feel like that can also be beneficial because then you know that the consumers or the consumers that a brand has is very targeted towards that brand. It's built on loyalty, and I feel like that can be really helpful when you know that your consumer are loyal to you because you guys share the same thoughts and you guys share the same opinions on things that are happening globally. All in all, Glance is just a app that is designed so you can have world news at your fingertips. Thank you.